Alright, I'm Paul Aspie, and I did the Use of Knowledge in Society by Friedrich von Hayek. So what is the problem we wish to solve when we try to construct a rational economic order? If we possess all relevant knowledge and information, the problem is simply one of logic. However, this is not the problem. The reason being is that no one mind holds all relevant knowledge and information. The knowledge which we must use never exists in concentrated form. Instead, is dispersed among all individuals of a group. So the economic problem of society, to put it simply, is utilizing all of the knowledge that is available to us without it being concentrated in one form. So who's to do the economic planning? Should it be done centrally, by one authority for the whole system, or divided among many individuals? Which system is likely to be more efficient depends on the question, which one can we expect to make fuller use of existing knowledge? Are we more likely to succeed in giving all knowledge to a single central authority, or by giving individuals the knowledge they need to work together towards what we want? This section talks about two different types of knowledge. Scientific knowledge, or basically experts, who gain their knowledge through learning, going to school, reading books, things like that. And the knowledge of circumstances of time and place, or experience. Experts would be more suited to command knowledge available for making decisions, but knowledge from experience can be very valuable as well. Almost everyone possesses unique information of which beneficial use can be made. There's only so much that we can actually learn from a book. Much of what we know is learned through experience from different situations. This is actually more valuable than it's given credit for, but it's actually viewed as kind of dishonest for somebody with this kind of knowledge to gain information over somebody with more technical or scientific knowledge, because that knowledge is not actually made available to everybody, but that's where its value lies. Economic changes. Okay. Changes occur every day in the economy, which causes necessity for alterations in production plans. It would be easy if you could just write up some plans and let it go and never have to make any changes. But this isn't like fantasy football. You can't just set it and forget it. It requires constant struggle to maintain economic flow. No amount of data can predict exactly when changes will occur. One reason that economists are inclined to forget about constant little changes is their growing preoccupation with statistics. But the numbers don't show everything. It takes constant adjustments to the problems that arise every day to maintain a steady flow in the economy. Sometimes technical knowledge isn't enough. So you have to leave it to the man on the spot, the guy with experience, the guy that's been there before in a similar situation and will know what to do quickly. So what knowledge is relevant? We assume that the economic problem is one of rapid adaptation to changes now. Decisions must be left to somebody familiar with the situation, so this man on the spot does not have time to communicate knowledge to a central authority and wait for them to tell him what to do. He has to make a decision really quickly. So decentralization must occur. He may not have all the information that he needs right at the beginning, but how much information does he really need to make the right decision? He doesn't need to know everything about why prices are going up or down, or why supply of something has gone up or down. All he cares about is how much these things are changing in relation to the things in which he is concerned with. Okay, so this comes to the price system. This is actually my favorite part of the chapter. It's basically the greatest thing that humans have created as far as the economy is concerned. It's an intricate system that allows the economy to self-balance itself. It's literally visible by looking at a supply and demand curve. It only takes a few people to know of changing circumstances for it to ripple throughout the entire system. So this dispenses the need for conscious control. People will do what they need to do without having to be told to do it, all by simply acting in their own self-interest. It allows every individual to participate in the shaping of the economy because all of their decisions are reflected in this system. one crazy thing about the system is that we came across it by accident. It was not created for the purpose that it serves now. It was just created as to get rid of bartering so we could just use money instead of trading things. But it has actually evolved and has helped us to create the economy that we know today. So what's the economic problem? Centralization. We don't need one central authority to make all the decisions. We need to leave it up to people to do whatever they need to do in their own self-interest, and it will balance itself out on its own.